stop scrolling. Because what you're about to hear is not another rumor. It's one of Apple's biggest secrets yet. Forget the Vision Pro. Forget the iPhone 17. The real future of Apple isn't in your pocket or on your face. It's plugged into your TV. The upcoming Apple TV 2025 is not just an update. It's a total reboot. A reinvention of what Apple TV stands for. And it's here to shake the gaming industry to its core. For years, the Apple TV has been the quietest member of Apple's lineup. Sleek, small, and mostly ignored. Used by most people only to stream Netflix, Apple TV Plus, or maybe a few Apple Arcade games. But 2025 changes everything. According to major leaks, this new Apple TV is no longer just a streaming box. It's a console killer. Apple's not playing catch-up anymore. It's entering the console wars head-on. And it's doing it in a way only Apple can, with elegance, precision, and unbelievable power inside a tiny frame. The biggest revelation comes from its heart, the processor. Leaks confirm that Apple is throwing away the old A15 Bionic chip and replacing it with a new A18 Pro Max. That's right, Pro Max. The same cutting-edge architecture powering Apple's latest iPhones, but now optimized for gaming performance. Reports say this new chip delivers nearly 70% more GPU performance than the previous generation. We're talking about M-series levels of processing power inside, something smaller than your hand. And this doesn't just mean smoother streaming or faster menus. It means AAA gaming, native 4K resolution at 120 Hz, real-time ray tracing for hyper-realistic lighting and reflections. The kind of performance that makes you stop and question whether you even need a PlayStation or Xbox anymore. Apple isn't just entering the gaming world, it's rewriting the rules. No bulky consoles, no giant controllers, no noise. Just plug it in, connect your controller or even your iPhone, and you're gaming at console-level fidelity within seconds. The idea is radical. A device that merges the simplicity of Apple's ecosystem with the raw power of a next-gen console. But this power doesn't come without trade-offs. With great performance comes heat, and that's where Apple made a bold decision. To sustain high performance, the 2025 Apple TV will include its first-ever internal cooling system. A whisper-quiet fan that keeps temperatures under control even during long gaming sessions. And that fan changes everything. It means the Apple TV is no longer limited by passive cooling or throttling. It can run harder and longer, delivering consistent frame rates and stable performance. But to fit this new design, Apple had to make a big sacrifice. The 2025 model will reportedly be 35% thicker than the current generation. Yes, Apple, the company famous for making everything thinner, is going thicker for power. That's the moment you realize something fundamental has changed inside Apple. They're no longer obsessed with minimalism. They're obsessed with capability. And honestly, this trade-off makes perfect sense. Because what good is a sleek box if it can't compete with the giants? The design shift tells a bigger story. The Apple TV isn't just another media player now. It's the center of Apple's future home ecosystem. It's designed to do everything: stream, game, connect, and control. And the next step of this evolution lies in its software. The new tvOS 2025 is said to be heavily inspired by Vision OS, the same system that powers the Vision Pro headset. Apple's goal is to make your TV experience more immersive, more interactive, and more intelligent. Imagine watching a show like Foundation and being able to pull up floating panels around the screen showing behind-the-scenes info or cast details, all in real time, without pausing. Or working out with Fitness Plus and seeing your live heart rate and calories hovering beside the video in 3D. This is no longer just a UI update. It's spatial computing for your living room. And for the home cinema enthusiasts, Apple's got something special. A new Pro Filmmaker mode. It's not just about color accuracy, it's about authenticity. It uses embedded metadata from the original content to display the movie exactly how the director intended it. The brightness, the tone, the shadows, everything adjusts automatically, even reacting to the light in your room, thanks to a new ambient light sensor on the box itself. If you've ever dreamed of having a true theater-quality experience at home, this is it. This feature alone will make the Apple TV 2025 a must-have for film lovers. But there's one piece of hardware that has frustrated users for years: the Siri remote. Small, fragile, and easy to lose. Finally, Apple seems to have listened. The 2025 version is rumored to be a total redesign, equipped with ultra-wideband UWB technology. This means you'll be able to locate your remote precisely with your iPhone, down to the exact cushion it's hiding under. No more vague beeping or guesswork. You'll literally see a digital arrow guiding you right to it. It's like Find My, but smarter. And Apple's not stopping there. The remote will now feature subtle haptic feedback, tiny vibrations that respond when you scroll over icons or press buttons, making the experience more tactile and premium. It's turning what used to be a frustrating stick of plastic into a genuine part of the Apple experience. And the best part? The new customizable Action button. Just like on the iPhone 15 Pro, this button lets you assign any function you want. Open Netflix, launch Apple Arcade, mute the sound, or even switch to a gaming profile instantly. For the first time, the Siri remote might actually become indispensable. Now, here's where things get complicated, because the leaks also reveal something that Apple fans might not be happy about: a hidden cost. The new Apple TV 2025 will reportedly include full support for Wi-Fi 7. This is a huge leap forward, offering lightning-fast speeds and ultra-low latency, perfect for cloud gaming and 8K streaming. But there's a catch. To fully take advantage of Wi-Fi 7, you'll need a brand new compatible router, which could add a few $100s to your setup. This is what some are calling the bandwidth tax. Apple is pushing the limits of connectivity, but it might also be pushing you to spend more than you planned. However, Apple is also making this device the ultimate home hub. Full-thread 2.0 support means it can act as a supercontroller for all your smart home devices. Lights, locks, cameras, all controlled locally without needing to connect to the cloud. This means faster responses, more privacy, and a more reliable HomeKit experience. In essence, Apple wants the Apple TV to become the brain of your entire home network. But maybe the most intriguing part of all is the pricing strategy. Leaks suggest Apple is planning not one, but two models: a standard version with an A16 chip and a Pro model powered by the A18 Pro Max. The entry model would be cheaper, but less powerful, while the Pro version is where the real power lies. And that's where the shock comes in: the price. According to supply chain reports, Apple's dropping the old $129 price tag and replacing it with a new base price of $299. For a streaming box, that's massive. But Apple's not selling a streaming box anymore. It's selling a next-generation console, a home automation hub, and a cinematic experience all in one. It's an audacious move. Apple's turning what used to be an accessory into the centerpiece of your digital life. But to justify that $299 price, Apple reportedly has something huge planned: a partnership that could flip the gaming industry upside down. Insiders are whispering about a new Apple-exclusive cloud gaming subscription, something on par with Xbox Game Pass, possibly bundled free for the first 2 years. Some even believe Apple could be in talks with major gaming studios to secure exclusive titles for the Apple TV platform. Imagine downloading AAA games straight onto your Apple TV, streaming them instantly, and syncing your progress across your iPhone and Mac. That's not just competition. That's a full-scale invasion into the console space. As for the release date, multiple sources suggest a launch window between October and December 2025. Current stock for the existing Apple TV models is reportedly running low, which is a classic Apple signal that a new generation is on the way. The company is preparing to flip the switch and change the narrative around what Apple TV means forever. When you look at all of this together, the A18 Pro Max chip, Vision OS-inspired interface, new remote, advanced sensors, and smart home control, you realize something profound. This isn't a minor refresh. This is Apple's boldest step yet into your living room. It's a complete redefinition of entertainment, gaming, and connectivity, all inside a device no bigger than your palm. So the question is simple. If Apple really delivers on all these promises, if the 2025 AP PLE TV can run true AAA games, power your entire smart home, and bring theater-grade visuals into your living room. Would you pay $299 for it? Or is that just too much for something that used to be just a streaming box? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this new Apple TV will actually challenge consoles like the PS5 and Xbox? Or is Apple overestimating how much people are willing to spend on convenience? Whatever side you're on, one thing is clear: Apple isn't playing small anymore. The $299 Apple TV 2025 isn't just an upgrade. It's a declaration, a bold message to the world that Apple wants to dominate not just your phone or your laptop, but your entire home experience. The console killer is real, and it's coming sooner than you think. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Apple's most ambitious product yet, make sure to subscribe, share this video, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the official launch details when they drop. Thanks for watching, and remember, the future of gaming might just be sitting beneath your TV.